Raise the flag. Charge and draw. I set Black Sandcastle. I call group to the right. Enter motion to the left. Activating group skill. Charge one card and draw one card. And I call Spear to the center. Spear skill. Charge one gauge, gain one life. And then I can draw one card. Tomotion skill. Look at top 3 cards of my deck. One Thunder Empire goes to my hand and the rest goes to the bottom of my deck. And I cast Fighter's Oath. For each different cards on my field, I can charge gauge and gain life. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Entering battle phase. I attack the center with globes. And with globe skill, when he attacks, I can give one card one crit. Globes gain extra crit, and that's 2 damage to the fighter. I know guard. And I end my turn. Oh great star deity, show me a world yet unseen. It's my turn, I draw. Charge and draw. I equip Geimer's stuff by paying 1 life and 1 gauge. Geimer's skill, I rest Geimer to charge 1 gauge. I'll call Virgo to the right. Virgo's skill, when she enters the field, I can discard 1 card from my hand to search my deck for 1 star monster. And I'll discard Deity Meteor Arms to search my deck for Zodiac Nohva. I'll shuffle my deck. Nohva goes to my hand. And next, I'll buddy call Zodiac Nohva to the center. By paying 3 gauge, I can put 2 cards from the drop zone into Zodiac Soul. Cross Knights.
Meteor Arms loading.
I'll add Nebulosa and Drag Solar to Zodiac Soul. Buddy Gift, I'll gain 1 life. And Virgo skill, when a size 2 or greater star monster on the field, this card get reduced 1 size, so it's a size 0 now. Next, I'll cast Guard. I can discard 1 card from my hand to draw 2 additional cards to my hand. And since our window is discarded, I can charge 1 gauge and draw 1 card. And next, I'll cast Bifrost. I'll pay 1 gauge and gain 1 life. If I do, I can retrieve 1 Asgard monster from my drop zone into my hand. I'll add Albedo back into my hand. And then I'll cast Geimer's Staff second skill. I can discard 1 card from my hand to draw an additional card to my hand. And since Albedo is discarded, I can charge 1 gauge to draw 1 card. And then I'll cast Future Astrology. I'll pay 1 gauge and draw 2 cards if I have a Zodiac on the field. Now, entering the battle phase. Zodiac attacks the center. Zodiac has the penetrate ability, so it's too critical to the fighter as well. And due to Drag Solar in Zodiac Soul, I can discard 1 card from my hand to draw an additional card. And since Joker is discarded, I can pay 1 life to Superior Calling. When Joker enters the field, I can give Zodiac extra 1 critical. And Zodiac is now 1 extra crit. I know guard. I'll take the penetrate damage of 3. Nebulosa skill, while it's in Zodiac, it gains double attack. Restand Zodiac Nohva. Zodiac Nohva, attack the fighter 1 more time. Drag Solar skill, I can discard 1 card from my hand to draw an extra card to my hand. And when Virgo is discarded, I can put 1 card from the drop zone into a soul of a star monster on the field. I put Deity Meteor Arms, Cross Knives. And that's 3 critical to the fighter. I'll counter Black Sandcastle. By sending Black Sandcastle to soul, I can reduce the attack by 3 crits. So your attack is nullified. Very well, Blade Joker attacks the fighter. I know guard. And I'll finish it off with Virgo. Virgo attacks the fighter. Gah, no guard. 8 life left. At least I managed to balance our life. It's your turn. Alright, my turn. I go stand and draw. I'll charge and draw. I'll call Spear to the center. Activate group skill. I'll charge and I'll draw. Spear skill, when he enters the field, I can charge, gain 1 life and draw. Plus combo chain 3, Tomotion skill. I can look at top 3 cards on my deck and add 1 card to my hand. Here it is, my winning image. I add Dragonification to my hand. And the rest goes to the bottom of my deck. I set. And I'll call Balbas to the left by paying 2 gauge. Oversize. And I'll transform! By paying 1 gauge and putting 1 Balbas from the drop zone into a soul, this card gains the Overthrow skill of the card in the soul. So right now he has a chance to activate the Sextuple attack to attack 6 times. Let's finish this, my buddies! Battle phase! I'll activate Overthrow! By paying 3 gauge and discarding 1 card from my hand, for this turn I can attack 6 times! That's right, this is our winning image. Let's go, buddies! And since Veneer has been discarded, I can charge 1 gauge and add Veneer back to my hand. Hold on, let me show you Zodiac Nohva's ultimate ability, Gravity's Rest. By discarding 2 cards from my hand, I can rest all monsters on your field. So Buds and Globes are in rest position. And since your monster has been rested by a card effect, Deity Meteor Arms activates in Zodiac Soul. Whenever your cards are rested, I do you 1 damage. And I can charge 1 gauge. And that's not all. When my cards are discarded, they gain a skill. Albedo skill, I can charge 1 gauge and draw 1 additional card to my hand. Virgo skill, when she's discarded, I can put 1 card from the drop zone into a soul of a monster on my field. I cross Knights, Deity Meteor Arms into Zodiac Nohva. No way, my perfect formation. It's okay, let's go. I'll attack Zodiac Nohva. So guard. Restand, attack Zodiac Nohva 1 more time. So guard. Resend triple attack Zodiac Nohva. Soul Guard. Resend quadruple attack Zodiac Nohva. Soul Guard. Resend penta attack Zodiac Nohva. You got me. Resend 6-triple attack the fighter. Alright, I'll take it. I can't believe our ultimate attack didn't work. It's your turn now. Very well, it's my turn. I draw, I charge, and draw. I rest Gaimer's staff to charge 1 gauge. Next, I'll activate Bifrost. I pay 1 gauge and add 1 Asgard monster back to my hand. I'll add Albedo back to my hand. And I can gain 1 life. And then I'll activate Vanguard. I can discard 1 card from my hand to draw 2 additional cards. And since Overthrow is discarded, I can charge 1 gauge to draw 1 card to my hand. Now I'll call to the center, Drag Solar. When this card enters the field, I can revive 1 size 3 monster. I revive Zodiac Nohva by paying 3 gauge. Zodiac Nohva skill, I'll put 2 cards from the drop zone into this card. So, another Drag Solar and Nebulosa, cross nice! Activate Gamma's second skill, I can discard 1 card from my hand to draw 1 additional card. Albedo skill, I can charge 1 gauge and draw 1 card. And now, feast your eyes on the power of Dual Woe. I'll activate Lua Nohva. I can discard 1 card from my hand. And I'll discard Zodiac Nohva. If the card discarded is a Legend Woe, I can gain 1 life and draw 1 additional card. And if it's a Star Dragon Woe card, I can destroy a size 2 or less monster on your field and charge 1 gauge. I'll destroy Bats. Bats, no! Now that it's out of my way, I can charge 1 gauge. Now, entering battle phase. Virgo attacks the fighter. Since my flag is a Legend Woe flag, my monsters on the field gain plus 3k power. So Speaker's 5k attack power, attack the fighter. I'm not going down without fight, I cast Loud Voice. I can discard any number of cards from my hand. If I do, for each card discarded, all cards on the field loses 3k attack, 3k defense, and 1 crit. And I'll discard 2 cards from my hand. And with that, your attack 1 pass. Vinier's skill, I can charge 1 gauge and return him back to my hand. I counter Future Astrology. This allows my flag to become both Legend Woe and Star Dragon Woe. And now that I'm duo, this unlocks Zodiac's second skill. All cards on my field gain extra 1 critical. Now you're in a world of pain, and it's okay if you reduce the power of my monsters. Zodiac and Joker link attack the fighter. And when Zodiac attacks, Drag Solar activates. I can discard 1 card from my hand to draw 1 card. Joker skill, when it's discarded, I can pay 1 life to superior card to the field. And I'll give Zodiac 1 extra critical. And second Drag Solar in the soul, I can discard another card to draw an additional card. Virgo skill, I can put 1 card from the drop zone and cross-knife it into Zodiac. Equip Deity Meteor Arms. 1 critical and 2 critical, that's 3 crits to the fighter. Gah, take it! Nebulosa skill, Zodiac to restand. Now, link attack the fighter. Drag Solar skill, I can discard 1 card from my hand to draw an additional card to my hand. Second Drag Solar skill, I'll discard another card to draw an additional card. That's another 3 damage to the fighter. I'll counter Black Sand Castle. Nullify the attack. Phew, that was close. I'm not done yet, fool. Final phase! By paying 3 gauge and returning an Asgard monster to my hand, I impact call Fenrir. Zodiac leave the field by oversize. Fenrir has 10k power, and unfortunately for you, you are at 4k defense, which means Fenrir still gotta crush you. Fenrir attack the fighter. I'll take 1 damage then. I'm not done. I'll activate Fenrir's skill. By discarding 2 cards from my hand, I can withstand the beast. And guess who I discarded? It's 2 jokers. I paid 2 life to call both of them out to the field and give Fenrir an extra 2 critical. Fenrir restands. Fenrir attacks the fighter. What? No way. This is the end, pathetic fool. I'll discard another 2 cards and restand 1 more time. Fenrir devour the fighter. There's no way. You will really make a special specimen for Zodiac.